Alright, so I really didn't know how I was going to make this video. I didn't know if I was going to show some Fortnite gameplay in the background. I wasn't too sure if I was going to show some Call of Duty gameplay in the background. I think what I'm going to do, since I'm a Call of Duty channel, I think I'm actually going to show some Call of Duty background gameplay and just explain to you guys my thoughts and opinions on gaming as a whole. Now this video pretty much is inspired by actually a tweet that I saw that was retweeted by FaZe Rug. Actually, the tweet was pretty much a screenshot of the Victory Royale of Fortnite and as well as a Modern Warfare 2 tactical nuke, and it was captioned 90s kids versus 2000 kids. Now, if you guys are unaware, I started playing Call of Duty way back in COD 4. I started playing, online Call of Duty back in COD 4. I played Call of Duty Big Red Run, on the PlayStation 2 and all that stuff. But my real first experience with Call of Duty multiplayer was in COD 4. And I feel like a lot of people on the channel, especially you Call of Duty guys, started playing Call of Duty back then. Now, this video is not going to be bashing Fortnite. This video is not going to be bashing Call of Duty. I'm pretty much going to be explaining and talking about kind of like the different aspects of both games, what I like, what I dislike, and what each of the games can kind of take and from each other in order to make a better series. Now, Fortnite, we all know it, has pretty much taken over gaming as a whole. It's honestly one of the most successful games that's out right now. Even if you guys do not like the game, you guys cannot deny it is one of the most successful games. It's bringing in billions of dollars. Everybody is playing it. Everybody's raving about it. Fortnite is constantly updating their game. Their game is still in beta mode, so they're allowed to go ahead and pump out updates really, really fast, really frequently, and pretty much keep everybody in the loop of what's going on in real life, as well as including, those in real life aspects, bringing in some, pop culture elements into the game, which is really, really cool. And that's honestly a reason why I feel like a lot of people are enjoying Fortnite. Now, Call of Duty, on the other hand, I still love Call of Duty to this day. I still play this series. You guys already know I grind every single Call of Duty that's come out. I usually enjoy every single Call of Duty. We all have that Call of Duty rage, all have that, hate sometimes for the game, but I just feel that that's just for the love of the game. We all love to play Call of Duty because it's something that, we've been playing for so long, and we just hate to see the series make dumb, stupid mistakes. What I want to see Call of Duty do, in the futures, I want to see them be more, in line with what the community wants. I want them to be more up to date with current events. I want them to be updating the game more. It is a AAA studio, so they do have the money and the resources to be updating their game, and I really want them to take that next step for the future Call of Duties in order for it to compete with games like Fortnite and maybe even other first-person shooters that are going to be coming into the market. I feel like a lot of players nowadays, especially if you're getting into gaming now, probably are going to be leaning toward Fortnite, not only for the fact that it is free to play, but for the fact that they are constantly updating their game, for the fact that it's in tune with modern, I should say, pop culture, and it's a game that entices and pretty much influences party gameplay, influences players to party up with friends and just have a overall great time. Call of Duty nowadays is forcing an agenda for more competitive play. It's not really forcing a party agenda, whether they want to agree with that or not. They're just kind of just alienating the community and, keeping people away from the game that they can honestly be sucking back and bringing in. We all know for Black Ops 4, they are introducing a blackout battle royale mode, but in all reality, Call of Duty has never had any experience in battle royale modes, so I'm really not too sure how this is going to turn out. My hopes are high. I'm going to stay positive for the next Call of Duty game, but I cannot deny and I cannot take away the fact that I am very, very worried as to seeing how this blackout battle royale mode is going to operate. I feel like a lot of players nowadays are leaning toward the free-to-play microtransaction sort of game style. Call of Duty has the season passes. Fortnite kind of has its purchasable skins. I kind of want them to go ahead and add a system within Call of Duty where maybe they honestly change the game to free to play and they allow people to just purchase, the direct skins they want, purchase the direct camos they want, pretty much purchase, the DLC weapons they want. As an exchange for that, maybe reduce the price of the game and overall just make it a free-to-play experience. Nowadays, since people are, getting in I guess, more in line with Battle Royale. People are not really trying to they're really not trying to drop $100 or so into accessing the game in its full capacity upon launch. I think the Call of Duty needs to go ahead and adapt and just pretty much just make fundamental changes to their game to allow more players to easily access it. Fortnite, like I said, is free to play. You literally don't even have to have an Xbox Live membership nor PlayStation Plus to play the game. Call of Duty just needs to go ahead and just adapt to that. I feel like people nowadays in today's society are more willing to go ahead and get involved in a game that's free to play, obviously, and as well as getting involved in a game where they can obviously just get in, play with friends, and have an overall fun experience. That's something that I really want to see Call of Duty go ahead and go back to. I just remember the fun I had at MW2 playing with my friends. Remember the fun I had on Black Ops 1 playing zombies, and I really do not have that fun like that anymore. I literally find myself playing the game only going for V2 rockets, only going for nukes, and honestly, I kind of want to go back to what it was and just playing with friends and having fun. Obviously, I still enjoy the game, but I just really want the fundamental aspects of Call of Duty back in action. I don't know about you guys, but what are your favorite Call of Duty games? My favorite Call of Duty games, honestly, were Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. I even like Ghost and Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was a really fun game for me, but in all reality, because it really wasn't a callable nuke, it really didn't catch my attention in the long run. I like games that have, vibrant colors. They can have a dull, gritty aspect if the atmosphere of the game that's set by the single player, is setting that up. That's perfectly fine. But I really want the game to have a lot of things I can do. Go for nukes, maybe go for some cool camo challenges, have fun interactive games with my friends, go ahead and maybe go for a team challenge or something like that. I want the game to be revolved around that. And with Call of Duty nowadays, I really feel that you can't really do that, and it's really unfortunate. With Fortnite, they go ahead and they add a bunch of community-wide events. They just had a rocket launch. They go ahead and they kind of have all these unique skins that people are making on Reddit. It's really cool. People have a bunch of concept weapons that they're asking, really keeping in line with the pop culture with the skins, and I feel that that is really cool and why that game is becoming very, very popular, and I really don't see it dying out in the future. Call of Duty just really needs to go ahead and just take a step forward and just take a book out of that game to just propel their game to the next level. Let me know what you guys think about this. Like I said, I do not want to turn this video into a Call of Duty bashing video, even though it kind of did come out like that. I'm just really passionate for the game, and I really want people to go ahead and experience Call of Duty for what it was. Us 90s kids, quote unquote 90s kids from the OG Call of Duties, I'm going to say COD 4, World at War, MW2, we've experienced a game that a lot of people in this day and age are never going to be able to experience in its full potential. The Call of Duties now on next gen are lackluster, they're filled with bugs, they have really rocky launches, and a lot of people are just walking away from them and they're just never coming back. These 2000 kids, quote unquote 2000 kids, who are playing these newer next gen Call of Duties and are playing Fortnite, are honestly, I feel bad for them. They just haven't been able to experience the good old golden days of Call of Duty that we've all grown up and loved. I've been playing this series for over 10 years. This is a huge part of my life, as weird as that sounds, and I would really hate for people to just not be able to experience what I really got into when I was a kid and what kept me into gaming, and honestly one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. The whole Fortnite versus Call of Duty argument is very ironic also in my opinion, because if you guys are unfamiliar, Epic Games made Gears of War. Call of Duty essentially, for me at least, took me away from Gears of War, and now I feel that Epic Games just came out with another game, aka Fortnite, and it's taken a lot of players away from Call of Duty. It just seems like this was just like a long time coming, years planned out, and they just pretty much saw what people liked, adapted it, and they're just running with it. I really hope that with Black Ops 4, hopefully Modern Warfare 4 in the near future, and maybe Black Ops 5 or something along the lines of like that, they go ahead and they just kind of go back and they give the consumers what they want: a fun, easy to access, easy to get into Call of Duty game that everybody can enjoy and have a fun time playing. Let me know what you guys think about that. Kind of want to make this video just pretty much expressing my opinions on Fortnite, expressing my opinions on Call of Duty. I have no hate for either games. I just really want my baby Call of Duty just to be back on top again, for me at least, and for people to actually go ahead and play the game and enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think. It's been your boy Ears. This is kind of more of like a serious commentary. I don't really know, but I just wanted just to have a good conversation, just talking about, you know, some OG times I had when I was a kid. What was your favorite Call of Duty? What was your first Call of Duty you guys played? Do you guys like Fortnite? Do you guys hate it? I know a lot of people hate Fortnite. I know a lot of people hate Call of Duty now, but honestly, I think we can all go ahead and just realize that both were great games, are great games, and just need a little bit of a push in the right direction. It's been your boy Ears. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.